Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Yeah.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard, ain't no way you can pay different. It's from the dirt, it's from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life.
What up, chat? 333, what up?
Hey y'all, hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation, maybe make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the French, they can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline, it take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes, yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize, you can't find another me. Let's get focused, want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out to Bean. Coach like sweat, society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bad work, 5 punch combinations, 2 3 5 2 3. Boy, I'm made different, I work too hard, ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. I'm not slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me.
Hey y'all, hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes, and I got another great live show for y'all. What up,
Classic.
chat? Woo-wee. I see it's a lot of love in the building already, man. Chat 333, the best chat on all streaming platforms. Tez, what up? 333. Miss Perfect in the chat. 333. Black Mona Lisa. 333. Conversations with Soft Rain. 333. In Too Deep. 333. What's going on? What's going on? Tez threw the 16s up. Tez went crazy earlier. War pun, man. What's wrong? Blood clot. Yeah, what's wrong with man? Yeah. Hennessy, what's going on? Glad to be a part of the realest channel on YouTube. 333. What's good? James Holloman. James Holman. 333. What's good with it, James? Intellect and G shit in here for sure. You know, man, conversation. You already know what it is. 333. Happy Thursday. Hi, everyone. What's going on? Daniel, what's going on? 333. What's good with it, everybody?
Classic.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun today. We're not covering the trending topics today. We having us a regular show, man. So we got a full segment in front of us. We got a full slate. We got the reaction video. We have a icebreaker. We got a reaction video. We got a question of the day. And then we have a code language conversation. So we got a full show today, man. We're going to have us a good time. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? The real going to be around. We ain't in it just for the numbers, man. Sometimes we got to do what we do. Marla Haynes, 333. What's going on? Welcome, man. I'm happy everybody is here. I hope y'all enjoyed that intro music. Y'all know what it is, man. Super chats are guaranteed, but we going as long as the chat is manageable, y'all know how I get down. I read everything anyway. So it is what it is, man. Be fruitful if you want to. But yeah, we're going to kick it off with the icebreaker. And for the icebreaker, we actually going to do, I'm going to do a reaction to something that I always talk about, right? I want to dive into this. Actually, I got the wrong thing up. So for the icebreaker, I want to dive into this, right? 2 different languages. We're going to talk about the concept of 2 different languages. I was on TikTok and I saw my dog Tez had posted a reel of myself, him and myself, and I was breaking down the 2 different languages that I always talk about amongst women, how there's two different languages that women speak, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. There's two different languages. And in this reel, I break it down pretty well. We gonna talk about it because I know my chat always has amazing insight, whether we agree or disagree. We got to crack these codes. But listen to my theory on the two different languages, and then let's have a discussion. There are two languages that women speak. There are two languages that women speak. This is for all the people that are new here. That's welcome to the Classic Codes, welcome to the Tez Down, wherever you watching from. Subscribe to us both. There are two languages. There is a language of a wife or a woman that is fit to be a wife. And then there's the language of women who will chronically date and struggle and be in and out of relationships or just not in relationships at all. Two different languages. The fundamental difference between these two types of women is a woman who speaks the language of the chronic dater, the one who will be the hopeless romantic, if you will, right? That woman will tell you how men ought to be. The wife can tell you exactly how men are. Go ahead, Tez. Continue with the comment.
What I always say,
That's just
Classic.
I'm only gonna do this once.
what I always say in the same vein is the woman who is looking for a husband and the woman who is a wife are two different people. The man who is looking for a wife and the man that is a husband are two different people.
all right. So before we let that run again, what do y'all think about that, chat? There are two different languages. I believe it, right? So we had our live show. We're gonna do a recap on it, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But it's always interesting, even from a panel standpoint. Live show aside, panels, even being an observer or a participant, listening to when there's multiple women and they're in different relationship situations, right? You have a married woman speaking, a woman that's in a committed relationship speaking, and then you have your single women, the ones that are dating or in situationships, you have them speaking. You notice very quickly that the women who are dealing with and sustaining a relationship with a man, you notice their rhetoric is normally contrary to the rhetoric of the single women. Why is that, right? And it's because there are two different languages. I'm interested to see what you guys think about this in the chat, but I've found it to be true. Since I came up with this theory, I haven't found a scenario or a situation where it didn't hold to be true, where there's just this perfectly single woman who speaks the language. That's why I always say there's a language of a woman that is married or fit to be a wife. Because if a woman speaks the language of a wife, right, she won't be single for long. She won't be unmarried or in the market for long, whether she takes on, the legal marital status or not. She won't be available for long, if you will. Whereas the women who speak the language of the women who chronically date or will struggle or will be hopeless romantics at the end of the day, that language is normally a lot more turbulent, right? If they're speaking to a man or a couple of men, the way that they disagree, the things that they disagree about, these things will let us know that that woman is going to be difficult. And if she's a difficult woman, sustainability becomes in jeopardy.
I wonder if guys ever look at a woman who is beautiful and then she opens her mouth and then he's like, what a shame. What a shame.
Yeah, so I see a couple of the guys still filing in. What up, B? Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said, what up, good class? What's good, class 333? What up, 333? Souls of Thought, what's going on, 333? We talking about the two different languages. So we're going to run this one more time for the people that just got in the building. Everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you just got here. Let's go. There are two languages that women speak. There are two languages that women speak. This is for all the people that are new here. That's welcome to the Classic Codes, welcome to the Tez Down, wherever you watching from. Subscribe to us both. There are two languages. There is a language of a wife or a woman that is fit to be a wife. And then there's the language of women who will chronically date and struggle and be in and out of relationships or just not in relationships at all. Two different languages. The fundamental difference between these two types of women is a woman who speaks the language of the chronic dater, the one who will be the hopeless romantic, if you will, right?
Let's go.
That woman will tell you how men ought to be. The wife can tell you exactly how men are. I want to stop it right there. That point I think was perfect, right? I said the women who will struggle in dating or be chronically single or whatever the case may be, they will tell you in their language, they will tell you how they feel men ought to be, right? Whenever we are using the terminology should, it should be this way or it shouldn't be that way. We're not holding a discussion about reality. We're holding a discussion about your personal preferences, which may or may not be feasible. There are many women and men who prefer someone of the opposite sex that just don't come like that. They have a fantasy in their head of a man or a woman that just don't exist. You know what I mean? And for those people, you know, again, they're speaking the other language. Hennessy said, make sure it's not the career ex-wives. Oh, shit. Low blow. Souls of Thought said, love the edit of that short. Y'all boys on a different level. That was all Tez. I can't take no credit for that. Tez said, Tez got them gloves on. He's still on that. Talvin said, what's good, fam? I'll send more beats soon. Yeah, them beats you sent over was heat. Talvin sent over some beats to my email. He is going to be the first person from Chat 333 to produce something for Classic. Them shits was hot.
Classic.
Them shits was hard, bro. Them shits was hard, man. I might cook up something this weekend. You never know messing with me. Time said Classic and the Chat family stay blessed and balanced in life. Appreciate your time. What up, dog? But yeah, the two different languages. What do y'all think? Do you think there's more than two languages? Do you think there's 3, 4? What do y'all think about the theory? I'm interested. There's a lot of sophisticated people in the chat. And so I kind of just, he said he got beats. Yeah, drop your email. He got some heat, man. He got some heat. Talvis, look at that, man. You come on the codes. Hey, the codes endorse you. You got business, dog. Go ahead. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast got bars too. Go ahead, drop that. Y'all go ahead and get in tune with each other in the chat, man. Go and handle that business. You feel me?
Classic.
Yeah. But what y'all think about the two different languages? A lot of sophisticated men in here. We got 3 minutes before we move off of the icebreaker. You know, I'm trying to stay on time today. You know what I mean? Because we got things to do. So, yeah, let's see. In Too Deep said, I don't disagree with your assessment of two different languages. However, I would challenge the fact that there's more than two. Talk to me. That's what I want. I want some additional perspective, right? I want some additional perspective. Talvis said, correct me if I'm wrong, podcast. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all get in tune. Ted said, as long as y'all making music, ninjas will never starve. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, he said he would challenge that there's more than two. Tell me, In Too Deep, what would the third language consist of? What would the third language consist of? I'm cool with the theory being challenged because again, it's merely a theory, right? So I'm cool with it. I kind of want to open this up to some perspective, right? I'm cool with it being challenged. We want to crack the code on this one because so far since I came up with the theory, I haven't found anything else, right? Because it narrows itself all the way back down to the two umbrellas. Time said there's one language for a man, and that is traditional. And these modern women have 8 different languages. Look at Mika. What is her language? I would say if I stick to my theory, she would fall under speaking the language of a woman who's going to be chronically single or dating, right? I believe speaking the language that she speaks. And again, this isn't all a stage show, right? But if it's real, if there's authenticity to these so-called issues that she's trying to clean up right now in the media, if there's any validity to it, I would say she's speaking the language of a woman who's gonna probably end up back in the market at some point. You know, even a simp can only tolerate but so much disrespect, and it's looking real bad on the guy.
Classic.
You feel me? So yeah, interesting time. In Too Deep said, with 35 years in the game of dating, I could tell you there's multiple different sets languages. Okay, talk to me. You have people that are serial daters that pretend to be looking for something. Okay, that will fall, but that still falls under the language of the woman who is okay. I'm gonna follow you. Then you have the ones that are playing the game and try to take advantage of someone, and then you have the ones that are just straight toxics. Okay, now with all those different subsets of languages, do those not all fall under the dialect of the woman who will be chronically single and dating, or the end up being hopelessly romantic? Essentially, wouldn't all those different nuanced languages or dialects, to stay on the metaphor, wouldn't those dialects all fall under that umbrella? That's what I'm saying. Like every time I think about it, like even with this In Too Deep, I've thought about it this far, but I think it still comes back to the two, right? Like the way you talk, is that going to get you and keep you a man? Or in the way you talk and the way you think and the way you process, is it going to get you and sustain you a man, shorty? Or baby girl, the way you speak is perfect. You know what I'm saying? He gonna meet you at the altar. You know what I'm saying? You saying the right stuff. You got all your brain cells, baby. Like I feel like it always boils down to those two. Like no matter how we break it up. But I'm following you though. I definitely feel like there's different, metaphorically speaking, if we stick on the languages talk, right? I think there's different dialects under both umbrellas though. I'm with you, In Too Deep. I appreciate you helping me peel back the layers, man. I love my chat, man. We had a sophisticated conversation, man.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Let's move off the icebreaker though. Let's get into some meat and potatoes. All right, so today we're gonna slide over to YouTube, and we're gonna tap in with the It's Given podcast with Miss Sarah. I'm not sure what her new last name gonna be, or if she changing her last name. It was Fontenot or Fontenot. I always say it wrong, but from the It's Given podcast, I know she's recently married, so I'm not positive she gonna switch up the last name. But as far as I know, it's still the same vibe. So we sliding over there. She sat down with Cam Newton, and every woman that sits down with Cam Newton got to talk to him about why you ain't married on paper, right? But aside from that, Cam actually did some swinging back this time. Classic. Chat. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna tap into this, and we're gonna get to see exactly how the exchange played out. And we're gonna see if there was some manipulation in the situation that got her married. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if this gentleman was essentially manipulated or finessed or seduced into taking the marriage step, or if it was just legit, man. And I think the question of the day will tie into this as well. Before we do move all the way into that though, In Too Deep got a couple more comments for me. Let me get these before we switch subject matter. Let's see. He said, I would argue that we would want to do a panel on that, because you can have multiple languages that could be merged into one. Okay. He said, or into two, but then that's just like doing the same thing with our government. Should we have more than two different governments? This would be worth a panel, especially if we're going to break it down like that. I'm with you. Hi, everyone watching from Manila, Philippines. Oh, yeah. Did you know me from the Philippines, or you just tapping in from the Philippines? Because y'all know I'd have been to the Philippines. Now we know each other. International. I can't see the thumbnail, so I'm not sure if that might be one of the people I met while I was out there and whatnot. Welcome to the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. We appreciate you. I love Manila. I love your country. For sure, man. That's what's up. That's what's good. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the international. Yeah, man. Let's get it. All right, we stepping over to YouTube. Let's get tapped in, y'all. I'll be having fun on the stream, y'all. I'll be taking my time. He's at international. Yeah. You already know Abu Dhabi be sliding. I'm living in the Philippines. I'm Filipino. No, for sure. I'm saying I've been to the Philippines before. I was just seeing if you were somebody I met while I was out there, or if you just found the channel. But it's all good. Regardless, I'm happy you here. Welcome to chat 333. Welcome to the Classic Codes. But all right, y'all, let's get into this exchange, if you will, between Cam and Sarah.
Follow-up question on that. Does Jasmine want to be married?
I don't know.
You never asked her?
Every woman wants to be married.
I agree.
Right.
And she's already, y'all have probably already been through so much.
Yeah.
And you have children already. And she's working with the dynamic too. If this is your
Yes, I'm pretty sure she does want to get married.
and you don't want to do that for her quite yet.
It's not even that. Like,
Will you ever be married?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's the thing. Like,
will she stay if she's never married?
She ain't going nowhere.
If she told you I need to be married or I'm leaving,
why would you put me in that position?
But would you choose to get married?
You see Cam face? Why would you even do something like that? All that for us to get a document with some writing on it and both of us sign it. All that for us to take this contract, huh? You just gonna dip if we don't get on the contract? I don't know, y'all. That's indoctrinating. That's indoctrination at its finest, chat. Marry me or I'm leaving. Shorty, you done already. Speaking of his situation, she done already gave him 2 babies. She done already gave him 2 babies. They cohabitating. What you over a piece of paper? It's a lot going on. Let's move.
See, and then that's when I would feel more like, wait, what? You giving me a ultimatum? This ain't Netflix.
But okay, but what if? Okay, let's say
you can't handle me like that.
So you
can't bully me into a situation that I'm not.
What if she were to say, baby, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going anywhere.
Yeah.
I would feel more respected both in this relationship and publicly if we were married. Nothing is going to change. It is just a formality. Whatever document you want to sign, maybe if prenups expire, we can write in the section where it renews automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please go to the courthouse and get married?
Huh? Come on, y'all. That's manipulation. That's manipulation. Listen, fellas, gentlemen. Before I tell y'all what's happening, I want to play it again, and I want to see if y'all are able to hear what's happening. If y'all can't hear what's happening, don't feel bad. The chat is not here to shame you. This is a learning opportunity, gentlemen, because a lot of men out here, grown-ass men too, 40, 50, 60, do not know when a woman is manipulating them. That is manipulation. There's going to be some women in the chat that's going to say I'm lying. All right? You can listen to them if you want to. And that's manipulation too. Listen, fellas, stick with me. Stick with me. This ain't no gender war. We reviewing the tape. Listen to the language she used. Listen.
Okay, let's say
you can't handle me like that.
So
you can't bully me into a situation that I'm not.
What if she were to say, baby, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going anywhere.
Yeah.
I would feel more respected both in this relationship and publicly if we were married. Nothing is going to change.
If ain't nothing gonna change, why then? If nothing is going to change, why? Tell me, what about the piece of paper that we gonna go sign that's gonna put the government and the state and all that in our business? What about it? If nothing gonna change, what about that paper make you feel more respected and more dignified? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to the question is not what you're going to get from the woman, but the answer is indoctrination. I ain't going to lie to you. We respect marriage less in today's time than we did in the times where there were no marriage documents. I'm going to say it one more time. We respect marriage less in today's time than we did in the times where there were no marriage documents. Before the marriage document, essentially niggas was outside like, that's mine. And niggas was respecting it. I'm not saying cheating didn't exist. I'm saying the frequency was different. Everything has always existed. None of this shit new under the sun. But the ratio by which certain behaviors be happening definitely fluctuates for sure. You feel me? So that piece of paper honestly don't mean nothing. You got people rocking out for life without the documentation involved, and they doing just fine. You got people with the documentation doing just fine, and you got people rocking out for life doing bad without the paperwork and doing bad with the paperwork. But one thing he can ensure as a wealthy man who's worked hard as hell to amass his wealth and his assets is that he don't got to put that shit on the line off the promise of, baby, I'm never going anywhere. You can say whatever you want out your mouth. That man, listen, we'll be stuck here all day, chat. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm in a real chill mood. You know what I'm saying? Went live a little late today, got some sleep, did some editing. I'm not gonna crash out, but listen, this is manipulation, gentlemen.
It is just a formality. Whatever document you want to sign, maybe if prenups expire, we can write in the section where it renews automatically. Mm-hmm. Can we please go to the courthouse and get married?
I think,
come on, Cam.
If that would be her response, that would be something that I would consider. I've already considered it. Like, you're talking to an individual that I'm not a fool.
Right.
Every woman wants to go down the aisle and do all the, antics of that. But I'm like, bro, are you going anywhere? Yes or no?
No.
I ain't going nowhere either.
But maybe that's the problem.
Nah, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. First off, fellas, if she this is level 1 manipulation. She ain't even turned up the heat yet. This is some level 1 manipulation. This ain't even high level shit. If you can't turn this away, man, fellas, these women got you. I'm talking about wrapped around their finger, dog. This level 1 shit. This is low grade manipulation. She trying. Ain't no way you getting me with it's just a formality. You better off coming to me with the, baby, I want us to be covered on each other's. If something happened to me, I don't want no issues at the hospital. You better off coming to me with that energy. Like, okay, I need you to legally have say so over my life. You feel me? You better off playing that card with me. It's just a formality, babe, and we can. Nah, you listen. You talking to deaf ears. I'm looking at you. I can see that you're talking. I don't hear shit, Chad. I don't. Hell no. Yeah. No, not with all. No, can't. Hey, cause listen, the truth still is the truth. No matter how much he in love, his woman ain't never take a snap. She ain't never Omaha, blue six, ready. She ain't get sacked. She ain't scored no touchdown. None of that. Yeah, no. You gonna put it all on the line off a promise? Good luck and God bless. I ain't gonna lie to you. Good luck and God bless. He said a woman's language is based on her experiences. Women will use femininity to get what they want. If a man is not ready to get married, he's not going to get married. An ultimatum is the worst thing you can put on a man. What up, Kira? Kira said, hey, I believe that Cam is very insecure about his status and he feels guilty about it. Because why does he feel the need to always over-explain himself? Like every interview, though. I will say this. I did start this by saying he getting pressed about not being married on paper again. It does seem like every time he sit down with any woman, no matter what, it's like the women feel obligated to ask, and you're right. He feels obligated to give a drawn out explanation. And I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? He could really hit people with the me and my lady good and keep it pushing. But you know what? It's great for content, and maybe it keeps the algorithm moving for him. So we do know he in the content game now. It could be something to it. Let's see. Time said, of course, it's manipulation. She is using her femininity, voice saying please and honey and all the good things. But when it's time to cook some soup, when I'm sick, I get a progressive can of soup. Yeah. Not the homemade, dog. You get the crack and heat up soup, huh? Ian Too Deep said manipulation is the act of dishonestly or unfairly influencing, managing, or controlling another person's behavior, emotions, or thoughts, typically for one's own advantage. Yeah, we actually doing the code language on manipulation today, but I appreciate you getting to it early for me, Ian Too Deep. Shout out to the chat. Tez Down said they like trying to limit people who can do things that they can't. They love to try to make people more relatable to them and their sad lives. Damn, Tez. Liliv Tate Channel, 1995. What she said is BS for me. You have to like a person before you say I do love is followed. Even the women calling it BS. Classic, you forgot the key word. A marriage will make her happier, but these women are so quick to divorce you when they don't get what they want. Is that your love language too? Come on, time. Let's break this down now. We got to pay attention. It's all there. In too deep. My question is, if you want to get married, why can't I not keep all my personal stuff that I had prior to you? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When you get the law involved, them laws get on your ass because the law is the law and they haven't changed it. I ain't seen nobody, using that as a vote for me tactic. Hey, I'm finna revamp these marriage laws. I ain't seen nobody using that as a tactic. Let's see. Hennessy and cigars. Marriage means legal ties to the government. He's not stupid. He understands this. Absolutely. In too deep. And you signed a prenup saying you don't want none of my money, you want none of my properties, and you want no financial commitment other than to the children. Right. And I guarantee you women are going to be pissed off about that. Absolutely. Let's see. Hennessy and cigars. You saw that Steven Jackson almost went through. Yeah. He left old girl at the altar because she wouldn't sign the prenup. Yep. The day of the wedding, she wouldn't sign, and he was like, "Oh, we ain't getting married." I think everybody. It was a destination wedding too. Everybody flew out there for nothing. Went from a destination wedding to just a regular vacation. Kira said he has the power to shut that down. Don't ask me anything about my situation, especially if it's on his own show. You're right. He absolutely can. But like I said, I think he might be playing the content game because it does numbers every time you talk about it. Let's see. Hennessy and cigars. Women decisions and moods switch like they switch panties. Damn. Henny, what you on today? Sounds like she and his girl may be working together. You think Jasmine told her to press his ass out, girl? I don't think so. Hennessy and cigars, facts, girl code. Let's see. Hennessy, you better know it. People that foolishness. I mean, Pete, I feel you. Yes, bro, classic. I'm glad you said it. Let's see. These are some women who manipulate men's minds by advice is don't be a fool or else your life will be hell. Listen, the women is telling the fellas that, hey, my chat so thorough. Even the women in the chat got their brains classic. You know what I'm saying? Marla said, been married 2 times. Coercing a man to get married will not end up well these days. It's all about money. Damn. Plus sub to you, sir. Appreciate it. Everybody 333. We just got a new sub. Welcome to the what is that? The Tate channel from the Philippines. Ooh, we just got a sub out from the Philippines. Appreciate it. She gonna be woke for the Red Room for sure. They on a whole different time out
International.
there. Oh yeah. Appreciate you. Gratitude. Black Mona said prenuptials are a thing. They should be required. I agree. I think prenup should be mandatory. Classic. Marriage is a woman's thing. What do a man benefit from a woman when he gets married? When a woman is submissive and cooperative, that means slavery. So there's no cooking, there's no cleaning. Time, this your topic. I see Time coming with straight paragraphs. He is not fucking around. In too deep. Not to mention, it wouldn't have mattered with the Steven Jackson because it wasn't done within a reasonable time and she could claim distress. In too deep. 333. Hennessy said facts. Torn shoulder and head injuries he got for that money. Nah, he doesn't trust these women. And you know what? Saying it that plainly seems disrespectful to a woman that he loves dearly. And so he can't really say it that plainly. He can't say it. He can't mansplain that shit. He can't say it like this, Henny. It'd be disrespectful to his woman, even if that's the case, right? Say I'm a multi-trillionaire and I got a woman I want to do life with, but I refuse to get on that paperwork with her. I can't come on this platform and say it a certain way. It's going to hit her chest wrong. You feel me? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's an element of decorum because that man's still in love at the end of the day. You feel me? Hennessy said Dr. Brian did the same thing to him. Yeah. But Dr. Brian is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, though. Like, who is she to question anybody about marriage of anything at all?
Classic.
Her ass moving around this bitch getting paid for talking fast as hell. She don't be saying shit. Let's see. Time. We have some outstanding women in this chat. God bless all these good women in this chat that understand phenomenal. Absolutely, absolutely. Souls of thought, stop seeking love, just live life and move in and out as needed. Souls always
Classic.
Hey, Souls always slide in these conversations, emotionless as hell. On God, love is not real. Hennessy, when he loses wealth to divorce, they will laugh at him. Yeah, they would. They will laugh at him, and then we gonna do 100 hours of content talking about Cam Newton gets took up top. Cam Newton loses 30 million in asset. He'll be another victim. Yep. So hey man, protect yourself, bro. Fuck what these people talking about. Let's see. Liliv said, likewise, sir. I love your content, and I'm married to a black man from the South Shore of Chicago. Oh, well, shit, he know the language I'm speaking. Shit. Hey, tell your husband we said what up, the classic codes. We respect the husbands around here.
The Chicago nigga.
Classic.
Yeah, for sure. She got a black man from the South Side. That's what's happening. Let's see. Souls of Thought said Cam needs to be honest. He's not locking in. He's just happy. Watch how they flip on Cam once he moves on. I don't think he's gonna move on though. I think he cool. I don't think he's gonna move on. I'm gonna be real. I think he cool. Cause move on for what? You feel me? You think? Well, you know what though, Souls? I can't rule it out though, gang. Because the public could get to her before they get to him. And if they get to, you know what I'm saying? Because that's still a woman at the end of the day. If the public get to her, it could create enough turbulence. You right. It's the possibility exists. I hope it don't happen though. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna wish the best for them folks. Henny said, I want to believe in marriage, but too much has happened in the last 20 years to show us women have changed. Traditional mindsets and activities aren't the same. Man, hey, listen, I wish y'all fellas could sound more optimistic in the chat, but I understand why y'all don't. I ain't gonna hold you in too deep. I wouldn't care. I watch so many men tiptoe around a lot of their women because they can't say what they want to say. That's the reason why I don't have too many men friends that are married. Yeah, men definitely be totally different when they old lady around. You be like, that nigga ain't like that.
Classic.
Yeah, you definitely right. Let's see. Time said Paul Pierce cooked by Dr. Cheyenne Pepper. She moved out around because she's in a lesbian relationship and she got a roster. Ooh, in too deep. Y'all seen that Ryan Williams got engaged at 19 to a 25-year-old woman with a kid. They catching them early now. Listen, these brothers ain't got no guidance. Men are loyal to their own egos. Here she go. Real victorious. Somebody done sent out the bat signal. Let's see. Liliv said, thank you. I have a brother on my arm. Look, she said, I have a brother on my arm. She proud too. Look, she proud too, chat. That's right. Look, she's sporting her black man. What is you talking about? Hey, say that. She said she got she happy. Hey, I ain't mad at you. They do love us in the Philippines, y'all. They do love us in the Philippines. Kira said, I have to disagree with the position on the prenups. People should marry within their wave and build. Plus, I know I'm going to multiply everything, and you have, so I just got to be at a loss. Nah. She said, oh, yeah, people should marry within their wage and build. Plus, I know I'm going to multiply everything you have, so I just got to be at a loss. Nah. Okay, let's see. Souls of Thought, not me. I can't. Hey, I think prenup should be mandatory, but I feel you though. You know what I'm saying? Like I think. Okay, so it's two ways to have this conversation, right? So you have the things shouldn't, because in your answer it says should, right? So people should, but they don't. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel you, but in. Like people, we should, but they don't. Look, Soul said, not me. Liliv said, hello, at all black, my respect is with you. I mean, black men, my respect is with you. Hennessy said, you're right. Yeah, I'm with you though, Kara. Like, I get what you're saying, like theoretically, right? Like if all things were closer to perfect, you know, for sure. But it's not like that. And so it's like people got to put some protections in place. It only makes sense. But prenups are very customizable too. You know, so that's the thing too. Like all prenups are not created equal or the same. And so you have to think about that too. I think the term prenuptial agreement has just been vilified altogether, and it's not really a bad thing, in my opinion, though. Hennessy laughing. There's a prenuptial. Whether you write one or not, the state takes care of the woman's side for you or for them if you don't. Real Victorious said Cam better worry about his ED issues. What you know about his ED issues? You got something you want to tell us? Time said these brothers today have to have security for what they built. A prenup is definitely a way to go for marriage today. If you come into the relationship with a duffel bag, you leaving with that duffel bag. Facts, talk time. Real Victoria said the majority of men live paycheck to paycheck. And how broke are the women? I mean, shit, if we having the conversation, let's talk about it.
Classic.
I ain't gonna disagree with you. Most Americans altogether broke. I ain't gonna disagree with you. That's what the numbers say. I'm just telling y'all what the numbers say. Let's see. I heard Cam's show got canceled for saying he doesn't do platonic. I don't think his show got canceled. Cam doing real numbers. Cam good. Them numbers coming back. He's straight. Let's move.
Maybe the problem, and for a lot of men, not just you, a lot of men operate in a space of like reward and consequence. We all do. It's not even men. We all operate from reward and consequence. My man, who was outside, okay, all caps, like you back in the day, outside, had access to everybody. If I would have allowed him to, for the 2 years that he was my friend, he could have made me into a situationship. I'm not doing that. And I told him, if this is what you want, then come and get me for real. If not, just be my friend. I love you. Nothing's going to change. I'm never going to leave your life as your friend. As your friend.
So y'all wasn't knocking boots?
No, I don't sleep with my friends. I told you that on your podcast.
So when you gave him the goods?
I'm excited to tell this story, but I can't tell it yet. At least not on a podcast. But it's definitely a story.
Hey, listen, ladies, all women in this chat, if we ever on the Queen's Codes panel, if we ever at one of the shows on tour, at the meetup, I don't care how much you get excited about something I asked you or said to you, don't start talking to me like one of your homegirls. Don't do that. When he said when y'all start knocking boots, she responded to him like he her zesty bestie. Oh my God, I can't wait to tell this story. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm not your fucking homegirl. Don't talk to me like that. Hey, fellas, anybody else got a pet peeve like that? Hey, listen, don't do
Classic.
that. Yeah.
Huh?
It could just be me. I don't like that. Don't do that. That shit weird. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Let's see. Ted said prenups are an establishment. Facts. Souls of Thought said everyone live paycheck to paycheck. Let me get your checks and see how long your nest egg lasts. Souls keeping it real. Real Victorious. Misogyny is profitable for men. Listen, this is our everyone. This is our local neighborhood feminists. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't mind Real Victorious. Real Victorious gonna spew that good, high quality feminism in the chat for us today to keep us all balanced. Time said classic. I hate when women say you are broke. It is the same woman with red, green, and yellow hair. Where and what her sister is wearing. Yeah. You ain't lying. Black Mona Lisa said, you don't have to lose everything you built together with a prenup. I agree that they are customizable. Yeah, they customizable. Souls of Thought, your words don't matter without picture. LOL, you could be anyone. Time said, so is Mrs. Given saying that she changed her husband's life, or did she say, I can't be with you because you're outside? Mrs. Given definitely was messing with another guy before she got married. I ain't gonna say nothing. Roxy said, hey, 333, what up, Roxy? In too deep. I don't have female friends. If she ain't putting money in my pocket or the risky business, I ain't nothing to talk about with you. I feel you in too deep. Classic Time said classic. Is Mrs. Given a virgin always see celibate until she got married? I think she's gonna get into it a little bit. We're gonna have to listen to her close. Elevate the conversation. Listen. Real Victorious, relax, baby. Relax. All is well.
It's not giving the truth then.
No, not on this podcast. It's got to wait. I'm going to tell you after we're done recording. How about
that's
that?
That's the thing. Like, that's the difference between my situation and everybody. I'm saying it because I think people need to hear it. And I think people will be moved by the actual story, and then we'll find out what to take from it. See, a lot of people look at me and be like, bro, you off the chain. But I'm just telling you what it is.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because by the time this airs, and y'all just plug your ears, don't listen, don't pay no attention, okay? Because my team don't even know, and we're about to make the announcement. But by the time this airs, which will be after February 15th, because that's our wedding day, we've been married. We've been married, and we didn't wait. We got married, and then we slept together. So technically, and it wasn't even that wasn't even the plan. People dropping stuff. That was not even the plan.
This ain't that big of a deal to me. Shit, I know like 3 people did this shit. They have been married 6 months. By the time we all got, I know a few people did this shit. By the time we got to the wedding, motherfucker been married 6 months to a year already. And they tell everybody at the wedding, "Oh shit, we tied the knot a long time ago." Whoop-de-doo.
And at all, that wasn't the plan.
So y'all are legally married.
We're legally married.
And then y'all
listen. Arab, listen, telling all your business is so normal. Announcing that you kept some shit to yourself is a big deal.
Classic.
It's so normal for y'all to tell all y'all business that it's a big deal. And look, and then you still making an announcement telling the rest of your business that you kept to yourself. You just kept it to yourself for a little bit.
I'm only gonna do this once.
That shit crazy. It'll never be me, chat. It'll never be me, chat. Hey, listen, no matter how much we talk on here, no matter how many thousands of hours of content we do, none of y'all know me all the way. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, straight like that. And vice versa. Y'all keep some shit for y'allself too. Because listen, every person I know, I guarantee you, it's some shit about you that I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm not a full disclosure person. You don't got to give me full disclosure. Man, keep that shit to yourself.
Classic.
Yeah. So it's some shit I don't even want to be responsible for being one of the people who know. Yeah. So-and-so knows everything about me. No, not me. No. Hell no. I'll cut you short. Yeah, no, not to TMI. Well, if it's gonna be, if you gotta say that first, don't even finish.
Right now.
Yeah, don't even finish. If you gotta disclaim like that, I don't want to TMI, but you know what I'm saying? Keep it. We good. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe it's just me though, chat. I know the average person is nosy as hell though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Soul said, that's the one I silence classic. Do not give in. LOL. She's a trigger. That's the one I silence. Classic. Do not give in. She's a trigger. Oh yeah. Who? You talking about Sarah? No, Sarah she ain't gonna make me crash out. I'm good. Oh, you talking about Real Victorious? Oh, Real Victorious. Oh yeah. No, she not gonna trigger me. Men want the free labor of women. Time said she truly acting like she's a virgin. Real Victoria said, "See you soon. I'm out of this echo chamber." I'm the only person talking. How's it an echo chamber? That person that said shut up, I think they planned that for her to say shut up. Yeah, it could have been scripted. Bye. Right. Into Deep said, go ahead then. Tez Down said, almost every wedding has been done months in advance of the wedding. Yeah. On paper. Yeah. Respectfully, I don't want anyone to know everything about me. Yeah. For what? Tell me what it benefits you. Tell me the pros and cons of it. Lay it out. Let's see. My money is my husband's money. My money, he's money too. Not like his money is my money. My money is mine. Hell no. Shit, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, baby. Whose money is? Do anybody know where the money is? My money is my husband's money. My money is his money too. Not like his money is my money is mine. Hell no. So it's all y'all money, or it's all his money, or it's your money? I'm confused about the money, baby. Let's see. Classic. I don't watch her show, but somebody told me she had her husband Brock up there. You gotta somehow play that one. I'll find it. If she had her husband up there, I'll locate it for the chat. If the chat asks for it, I'll bring it to the table. Let's see. Black Mona Lisa. It's crazy when you think about it. Ain't the secret supposed to stay a secret? Hell no, they secrets got expiration. Let's see. Lilith said, you got sisters? Hey, look. Ed Too Deep trying to go and get him a Filipino wife. I know somebody with one now. I know a couple people with them. Go ahead now. The Black and Filipino connection is becoming abundant. Let's see. Tez Down said, this ninja said, what echo chamber? The only person talking is me. Yeah, how the fuck is it an echo chamber? I'm up here by myself today. Let's see. Lilith said, we joined our money. That's what I mean. Got you. And I think that's what I took from it. But it was I got you. I'm with you. I appreciate the clarification. Let's move.
I just having a wedding.
Our wedding is February 15th.
That's dope. Like right after Valentine's Day?
Yeah, day after. So for me, I gave him the goods. And it wasn't like you have to marry me in order for us to cross the line.
What it's
no,
given.
it wasn't that. It wasn't that. You know what it was? This is what it was. I was dating another man. I was dating two people. He was outside. And I don't sleep with nobody, right? I'm getting to know people. When I say dating, I'm getting to know people.
So what happened?
Hey, Cam got the look on his face like I ain't buying the bullshit. And listen, me either, Cam. Cam a real one for that. Hey, he looking like he when we had that look on our face, like, come on, shorty. You know, I know better.
Classic.
And they so crazy that when they bullshitting and you make the face while they talking to let them know that you know they bullshitting, they'll finish bullshitting. And that, ladies and gentlemen, nasty work.
What happened to the other dude?
I let him go because I told this dude.
You changed your number?
No.
He still got access to you?
No. You know, I know.
So if you still got the same number.
This is what it was. I was dating another man. I was dating two people. He was outside. And I don't sleep with nobody, right? I'm getting to know people. When I say dating, I'm getting to know people.
So what happened to the other dude?
I let him go because I told this dude.
You changed your number?
No.
He still got access to you?
No. You know, I know.
So if you still got the same number, he still got access to you?
No, he doesn't. He can't text me. There's no Instagram. There's no nothing. And this is the thing.
Does he know? Does your husband know?
He knows everything. There ain't no secrets between. There's never been a secret.
He know your body count?
Of course he knows my body count. My body count isn't high.
It don't matter if it was high.
Yeah, no.
But see, when I ask certain questions where it's like, yo, like we gonna keep it above, we're gonna keep it above. Why people made me the villain or made me the person that's like, oh, he insecure. Why are you asking a woman?
He knows
about
everything.
That's cool.
And I know everything. I had one of his little girls come cry to me at a party talking about this is why we were just friends. Because everybody always thought we need to be together. So look, I say all this to say, with this man, I was dating somebody else. I told him, this man is marriage minded. I'm not going to be with someone.
Has he ever been married before?
No, he hasn't. And he doesn't have any children.
I feel like you bullied him into marriage.
I did not. That's a fair assessment. But all I said was, I'm not letting go of what I could be happy over here. I can be
with the other dude.
Yes, I could be.
So you was happy with him?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He was a great guy.
And he don't got any connection with you, right?
No, he does not.
Is that because of your choice or because of y'all's understanding? He
wouldn't have to ask me. I respect him enough to release that because that man was talking about marriage. And
why didn't you choose him?
To be honest, how this turn?
Gee, I'm trying so hard, chat. Y'all see me over here getting squeamish? I'm trying so hard not to crash out. It's getting hard not trying to keep these gators down. I am trying so hard not to crash out. Shorty, baby, we listening to you when you talking. I feel like she talking and she feel like we not listening. No, we listening. Like all of us are listening. Me and the whole chat 333 is listening. We are. Like, all right, you were friends with your now husband. Y'all were friends, but y'all both have romantic interest in each other that y'all have had conversations about, but y'all are in a friendship place because he's still in the streets moving how he want to move, and you letting him know you want some intentional shit. Cool. So he not going for your manipulation or your slick, fake, covert ultimatum, right? I'll play the friend zone. I'm chilling. I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I'm doing. All that what you talking about, it is whatever, right? Cool. She like, all right, cool. That is what that is. So I'm talking to buddy over here, and he's marriage minded and intentional, like what I'm talking about. But I'm having a conversation with you, telling you that you could be him if you was thinking like he was thinking, because I really want you to be thinking like he's thinking. But I will settle over here and sit over here because of how he think. But if I can get you to think like him, then I'm going to come over here with you. So the friend was already the number one option the whole time. But this dude was a viable option. This viable ass option hasn't disappeared nowhere. He hasn't disappeared at all. You got the same phone number. He can call it. He ain't blocked nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just listening. Everything that's present let us know that this woman is being disingenuous. She's being disingenuous. So Cam like, so dude ain't got no access to you, huh? Did you change your number? She like, no, I didn't change my number. Okay, so he got access to you. She like, no, because, you know, I just had a conference. Come on.
What you?
Come on, y'all. I know sometimes they be having the bullshit, buy 2, get 4 free, buy 3, get 8. You know what I'm saying? They be putting the bullshit on clearance. I get it. Y'all gonna buy it? Y'all gonna buy it, fam? And this is what I mean. This is why we talking about manipulation today, because it's a whole lot of men that'll go for this. She will be able to spew this rhetoric to a shit ton of y'all, and because she's saying a certain way and let you and touch you and maybe touch your shoulder softly and all type, you get distracted with the smoke and mirrors, and you will let this shit pass. You will let this walk like a 2 of spades, cutting early. You know what I'm saying? Nasty shit. We gotta listen to this again. Come on, this manipulation at its finest. What? That's a covert ultimatum. Somebody write this term down. Covert ultimatum.
People made me the villain, or made me the person that's like, oh, he insecure. Why are you asking a woman?
He knows
about
everything.
Her? That's cool.
And I know everything. I had one of his little girls come cry to me at a party talking about, why doesn't he? This is why we were just friends. Because everybody always thought we need to be together. So look, I say all this to say, with this man, I was dating somebody else. I told him, this man is marriage minded. I'm not going to be with someone.
Has he ever been married before?
No, he hasn't. And he doesn't have any children.
I feel like you bullied him into marriage.
I did not. That's a fair assessment. But all I said was, I'm not letting go of what I could be happy over here. I can be
with the other dude.
Yes, I could be.
So you was happy with him?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He was a great guy.
And he don't got any connection with you, right?
No, he does not.
Is that because of your choice or because of y'all's understanding?
He wouldn't have to ask me. I respect him enough to release that, because that man was talking about marriage. And
why didn't you choose him?
To be honest, how this turned into your show?
No. Answer the question. Don't glitch. Motherfuckers talking about to be honest. And why you gotta announce your honesty? Ain't you just being honest the whole time, baby? Why you gotta announce your honesty, love? Why you disclaiming honesty? I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I'm gonna keep it $1 with you. 100. All right. So what, you been lying the rest of the time? Yeah, come on, man. And they'll glitch with a smile. They be cute when they glitch, chat. It's still a glitch. Cute or not, it's still a glitch, folk. You know what I'm saying? Come on, chat. Hold on. Let me get caught up with y'all real quick before we listen to the rest of this malarkey. Let's see. Hold on. Where were we at, chat? Come on. Okay, you out of the echo chamber. Okay. It ain't supposed to stay a secret. Y'all joined the money. All right, here we gonna go from here. Yeah, I have a sister. She's single and she's an attorney. In too deep. There you go. He said, just take a flight. You can have your pick of your choice. Hey, he ain't lying. You can go to the Philippines like a buffet. Yes, please. Souls of thought. No, if you married and she's single, LOL. No, one thing is not like the other. Yeah, you're cautious. Yeah, no sisters are the same. In too deep. I appreciate it, sir. Hey, look, she seemed like this woman seemed like she seemed like one of them good Filipino sisters, man. Go on ahead, get with her sister. She a lawyer too. Go on ahead, In too deep, go win. Real Victorious. I thought you was leaving, Real Victorious. Real Victorious love it here. Didn't she just tell all us bye, y'all?
Remember this day. Remember this day.
She just told us bye. She just told us bye. The chat is interactive, therefore a part of the conversation. The chat is your co-star today. Look up the definition. Chat is co-signing your perspective. The chat has their own perspective. I'm just reading the chat's perspective, and you think they're co-signing me because I'm not disagreeing with anybody. I'm letting everybody have their own perspective. I'm just reading them out loud. I'm not saying, hey, I disagree with you. Let's debate. Like, that's the other channels. You feel me? Over here, it's freedom of thought. You feel me? Y'all all spill your guts and we going to find something because the answer is normally in the middle.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. But I see you stuck around, though. I see you stuck around. Time, let's go. I told you men have to know how to read a woman. This woman is a controlling woman. If it ain't her way, it's definitely going to be the highway. I hope that's a strong brother she's marrying. Hey, good women are not available. Soul said. Real Victorious, leave like you said. Hey, what you want? In too deep on that. Oh my God, she's full of it. Yeah, hey, Kira, say that. Say that. Hey, Souls of Thought said it's her. You know who that is. Yeah. Girl, you have no respect for a man. Liar. Yeah. Where's the Crash Out Goggles classic? I don't even got they ain't even over here. I ain't finna get up. They not even over here. I got my shades over here, up around here somewhere. Holes all in the story. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on, y'all. You're a great Lilith, you're a great woman. Yeah. Time said, did you hear them laughing in the background when Kim said bullying Brock? Yeah, I heard them laugh by dating another guy that she said she really liked. She used the other guy to get Brock. Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. And manipulation that I told y'all earlier, she was level 1 manipulation. Using the other dude for the dude in the that she got on her level 5 shit for sure. Hell yeah, Filipino women are winning. Oh yeah. They snatching the black men up left and right. The sister's gonna be mad at them next. But for now, they still beefing with the white girls. Souls of Thought. Every woman Cam is interviewed by is trying to plant their future seed. He's in the 10%. You think they all shooting they shot on the super low. I ain't mad at that, Souls. Let's see. In too deep. Sarah is a master manipulator. If the man doesn't ask you without you asking him or applying some kind of manipulation, then I can understand the marriage scenario. Time said, so she was with the other guy, still in communication with Brock Pegasus, really wanted to be with correct. That's why Cam said you are bullying him. Women do this all the time. Yeah, he was manipulated. And he went for it too. Facts. Let's see. Henny said no husband is going to be okay with her ex having her number. Right. Into especially listen, not just an ex, but you said you were considering marrying the guy. So this guy's a borderline fiance. And you're not going to change your number. You're not going to block this guy. Shit, what are we doing? In too deep. A covert ultimatum is a manipulative indirect demand where someone pressures another person to change their behavior by implying severe negative consequences without explicitly stating them. I love it. Covert ultimatum. See, man, we cracked the codes here at the Classic Codes. This was a covert ultimatum all day long. No, she's full of it. See what I'm saying? Nobody's buying it here. She's lying. Conversation with Soft Rain. All of the men she was dating still have access to her. Yeah, she's stuttering badly. Cute glitching. Hey, somebody write down the term cute glitching. Just because they cute don't mean they ain't glitching, fellas. Time. Misgiving is lying. You didn't choose the other guy because you always wanted Brock, and that's how you made Brock marry you because you really wanted Brock. not the other dude. Yep. And that's why you let them know that's why you let them know what you let them know. Time. Just be careful when people telling you they're going to tell you the truth and they look into the laugh and looking up to the sky. You have to look me in my eyes when you talk to me. Say it, Time. Let's see. Liliv said, I have so much respect for my husband. I treated him like a king. Seriously. That's why he has no plane back to the USA here. He's respected by my people. No cap stop him in the on the street. You exalted your man. Say that. Cam's assessment is based on her demeanor. She definitely has an overbearing, manipulative demeanor. Cam seen her before. That you see Cam sitting there like, I know you. Cam sitting there like, shit, I know your kind, baby, very well. You ain't telling me shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Cam sitting there like, you say what you want for these cameras. I'm knowing. Rain, I must say, Souls of Thought said, Rain, I must say, there's only a few married women that are not available to their past. That's a whole episode. Y'all need to delve into that one. He said there's only a few married women that aren't available to their past. You think the married sisters is reaching back like that? Whew. Henny said she was pump faking. Conversation with Soft Rain. I can agree with that, Souls. Now that's scary. You agree? That's a real thing. See, and then they on the platform trying to get me married to somebody every week, but then y'all say shit like this. Let me tell y'all reverse engineering that shit, ain't y'all?
The reason why I didn't choose him is because it's like, you know, the people that you meet and it's like, oh, this is so fun, but you don't know them well enough. Like, we didn't go to a point of, yeah, we can have all the conversations, but we hadn't had the experiences. Me and Brock have been through it as friends. He's shown up for me as a friend. I've shown up for him as a friend. I know when he's mad. I know when he's not mad. I know what he'll do to try to flip me into a better mood. Like, I know he's reliable. He's funny. He's one of the funniest men you'll ever meet, but you wouldn't know that just looking at him because he's so laid back. When he gets to talking, this man is literally like, he's just hilarious and he's fun and I love him. And that's what I'm saying. This is why he's new. Side? Yes. As his wife, I have seen his dark side.
In 6 months?
I've known him for 3 years. He was my best friend.
The child wasn't knocking boots though.
I've seen his dark side.
That's good.
Does it get darker? Maybe, but I'm built for it. I'm built for it. But look, this is my whole point. Okay, because we're about to make it about me. Mm-hmm. My point is, if your woman said that I feel, and y'all better not say nothing to nobody. Okay. Period.
Exclamation point.
If your woman said, I would feel so much more respected. And I know what other people think doesn't matter. Ultimately, what matters most
You're
is
contradicting yourself.
No, this is what I'm telling you. I'm saying if I were her and I said, I know what other people don't think, but I would feel more respected by you if we were married.
I tell you this. Baby, you the peak. It don't get higher than you. But I still have responsibilities.
Do you have to let go of those responsibilities?
I would never let it. Like, you can't do
Where's Tristan? Somebody send up the bat. Yeah, did Tristan just show up? Damn it. I wasn't even looking at the chat. Thank you, dog. All I could think about was a chameleon. Where is Tristan? Man, listen. This shit telekinetic, man. I didn't even know Tristan was here. All I just see is a conversation with Rain saying, hey, T, I wasn't even looking at the chat. I'm watching the video, y'all. Where's Tristan when you need him? This is a chameleon. Listen to this manipulation, chat. I see why it works. She's good. She's, listen, 24-year-old classic, she'd have got me. I ain't gonna hold you. She'd have got me, y'all. Yeah, 24. Yeah, she'd have got me.
Classic.
She's good. She's good. Hey. Said Ninja, you ain't marrying regardless. He said you ain't marrying regardless of the intel. Let's see. Conversation with Soft Rain. There are women out there that keep their back pocket full. Tristan said, just passing through. Let's see. Laliv says, sir, I have to exit. Time for me to cook for our lunch. I enjoyed your show. Bye for now. Appreciate you sliding through. For sure. Go on, take care of that man. But let's see. Conversations with Soft Rain said, hey, T, what up, Tristan? She said they've known each other for 3 years. And they were best friends, side eye for sure. Watch out, fellas, for the best friend. Let's see. Out the mud. Cody, what up, Out the Mud? At Classic, what's good with it, big dog? Hey, you know what it is. Doing my thing. Let's see. OG, what up, OG? Said Classic 100. Souls of Thought said, thank God for my mom and dad. Straight like that. Ty said, women control sex, we men control marriage. And if the women were thinking like Cam Newton with their womb, I believe they will find great fathers, a set of being baby mamas respectfully, instead of being baby mamas respectfully. Agreeable. Oh, it's a chameleon stuff going on. Absolutely. High level manipulation.
Yeah.
Can't you do both? That's what I'm saying.
That's my baggage.
So why can't you be married with baggage?
No. See, I'm answering your question when you gave me the scenario. If she comes to you and say, I will feel more respected, my first question will be, by who? She would say, by me. I'm giving the confirmation that there's nobody higher than you. You're peak, tip of the spear.
Right. So what if she says
it ain't going higher than that?
But what I'm saying is that's how you feel, and that's okay. And I understand how you feel, and I know how you feel because we've talked about it. And also, this is how I feel. I would feel like the peak if I were actually married.
That's cool.
She just indoctrinated, G. That's all, bro. Like she just without us signing this little piece of paper, she just don't feel complete. Somebody told her that paper is everything, and to her, it's everything, dog. She bought it. Like that's just what it is, y'all. This is good old fashioned indoctrination. A signature on a piece of paper makes it real for her. Not your love, not your behavior, not your commitment, not your devotion, not your dedication, not your loyalty, not showing up, a signature on a contract. That's what means the world. You know what I'm saying? Shit glitching, got my timing all messed up on my drop. StreamYard, come on, StreamYard need to get it together, man. Shit glitching, man. Messing up the timing on my drops is crazy. Let's see. Souls of Thought said, Classic, you said manipulation is not always bad and sometimes required. She's on code. No, this is the time where it's bad. Maybe not for her, but definitely for him. Definitely for him. I did say that. But she is not. No, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's definitely bad. She should be sparing this man of the experience. That is her. That you don't want no woman that's gonna try to wave her wand every time she wants shit to be her way. You feel me? You don't want no sorcerer. Let me tell y'all, fellas. I'm gonna look you. Hey, fellas, look me in my face. You don't want to be with a sorcerer, G. You don't. How many male best friends does she have? That will tell you everything. LOL. Souls of Thought said she's pillow talking. She said we both have talked about this to Cam. Wow, that's crazy. Time. This goes into the question: should married couples have friends of the opposite sex? As I'm looking at Miss Given, Brock will never have female friends. It better be a sister or a cousin. In too deep. Why is she going in so hard on Cam regarding this subject, but to think she's not being manipulative? Well, she's having the conversation with Cam that she had with Brock. It just worked on Brock, and Cam is not naive. It ain't gonna work on Cam. Classic. That's the difference. She's having the conversation with Cam that she had with Brock. Brock bought it. Cam's not in the market for it.
I'm only gonna do this once.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only difference. That's just what it is. But yeah, man, manipulation at its finest. Y'all can draw a conclusion as to whether or not She manipulated her husband into marrying her. Cam challenged her on this one. She provided her answer, and y'all can come up with your own consensus. If you're watching this on the playback, please jump in the comments and let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. Tristan said rushing someone into a marriage affects the man's ability to get her right. Time is a non-renewable resource, which is important. Absolutely. Tom Dennis said you have to be careful with these women out of the other women. I don't like homosexuals. I don't hate them. If I have to do business with them, that's it. You ain't going to hang around me or none of that. Okay. Okay. That's what's up, Tom. Where did you? All right, Tom. Random part of, but I feel you, gang. Tristan said chameleons would definitely rush you. In too deep, unpopular take. But in order to be married in the United States, you are having to simp, because if you don't, her unhappiness will be coming half the way out of the your pocket. Damn. Rushing marriages and relationships are one of the main reasons people cheat. Souls of thought laughing. Yeah, like, so, you know what I'm saying, Souls? Well, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say to that, G. I don't even know, man. I guess it come with the growth of the platform. For sure. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Let's move. Right. Well, right. Let's move, man. So, all right, question of the day. Can someone talk you into marriage, or were you already going to do it anyway? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna wait for the chat to chime in. We haven't got any super chats yet today, but that's no big deal. I'm not tripping off that. We gonna play some music anyway while y'all respond to the question of the day. Can someone talk you into marriage, or were you already going to do it anyway? For the women, answer it from a different lens. If you have to bring up marriage a couple of times or kind of massage the conversation with a man, was he already going to marry you, or do you feel like you got him to marry you? Let's listen to a tune while y'all chime in. Let's go. Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only going to do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. That's your ass is denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't have farted. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever rewarded. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you want to say classic. I don't know why the QRS I don't know why the LMNOP. I don't know. I'm not sure what the demonstration is with that. Let me see here though. I'm trying to get to y'all answers to the question. Let's see. Classic. Yeah, Tom said classic. Marriage is everything to her. So let's see if she doesn't believe in divorce. That time will tell, right? You know, you feel me? By the book with it. Let's see if you sustain. Let's see if you if you work through them hard times. She said she built for it, so we're gonna hold her to it. You know what I'm saying? She definitely said she built for it. She said maybe it gets darker, but I'm built for it. We heard you, baby.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you for sure. Let's see. Miss Torres said the world always expects so much from a man. Be patient if you're meant to be his wife. Come on, say that. Souls of Thought said, bruh, I sent that before the song. That's a coincidence for your ass, boy. Appreciate it, though. Our gratitude on the super chat for sure. Ian Too Deep, anytime a woman brings up the conversation and marriage, our relationship is over, and I'm not sad about it. I'm glad about it because all my great friends are on the second or third marriages. Woo-wee. So your friends already done, they didn't got over their experiences, have moved over and bled into your thought process and decision making. I ain't mad at you. Shit, they say wise people learn from the mistakes of others. I ain't mad at you. Jackson said the transgender women who undergo the procedure must use medical devices called dilators to maintain their new situation. Okay. Nobody asked for that information, but educational. Tristan said, fire Roxy. In general, I think people were going to do it anyway, but sometimes they should have taken their time and gotten to know each other better first before the big step. I think there's just conversations that people need to have. I don't know about how much you need to get to know somebody because people changing constantly anyway. So you never really get to know somebody. You're kind of always getting to know them. But I think there's just certain conversations people got to have about their thought processes around some very important matters of life. And if those conversations go over well, then you know you got a chance. As far as getting to know somebody, that's literally an ongoing thing, in my opinion. Hennessy said, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it. Absolutely. Classic. Why the alphabet comments? No idea. Let's see. In Too Deep. On not. And you good. I got you in too deep. Time. Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a good wife will obtain favor from God. It doesn't say anything about ultimatum manipulation, and it does in the vow say better or for worse. Absolutely. You preaching. Miss Torres said, I was highly considering it, but he pressured me knowing he wasn't fully aware that he wasn't ready. Let's see. Time said, who was Young Jeezy married to? Jeannie Mai. She said she loved her some Jeezy and we're going to be together. That didn't last long. No, it definitely changed. Time does not save marriages. You either want to be there or not. Out the mud, Cody said, did she say that her and old boy ain't till marriage, big dog? Yeah, she did say that. But it sounded like they went and got married on some right quick shit, though, the way she was saying it. She didn't say it, but like if I had to say she implied something, it seemed like they got married like abruptly, like quickly, or not even abruptly, but spontaneously. You know, seemed like they just got married on some shit. Based on how she was talking, but I could be wrong. In Too Deep, I watched all these men's business go to dust because of marriage, and they had to sleep on my couch crying like a baby. Damn. Hey man, at least you was a good friend, bro. Time, it's on the man to find his wife. It's not the woman. Souls of Thought said, why would God want you to search for something that has so much temptation? Yikes. Out the Mud said he a clown. Who a clown? Out the Mud? Her husband? Damn, he called her husband a clown. Out the Mud going crazy. But yeah, man, I think can you talk someone into marriage? Yes, right? Or were they already going to do it? That could also be a yes. It could be that you're expediting the process, like y'all said. Like talking somebody into marriage could be speeding them up. They might have been on that or been thinking about it or whatever, but the pressure is making them, do it more urgently. But I do think that breeds fallout and side effects. You know what I'm saying? I think both people should be comfortable when engaging in marriage. I think both people should be comfortable. I think on the day of the wedding, they should be looking forward to seeing their best friend in front of them and getting it over with, to be honest, especially if y'all paying for some expensive ass wedding. I'm sure y'all looking forward to, just getting it out the way, all the planning, all the different things that went into it. A lot of times by the time people get to the actual wedding day, they're looking forward to a couple of moments and they trying to go ahead and move it along. So, but yeah, man, that's it on the question of the day. That's it on the question of the day. And last but not least, we have a code language conversation. The code language today is on manipulation. We actually had someone in the chat. Was that you, In Too Deep, that broke down manipulation earlier? Psychological manipulation is the exercise of undue influence through mental distortion and emotional exploitation to seize power, control, or benefits at the victim's expense. It involves tactics like gaslighting, guilt tripping, and lying to create imbalances in relationships. Effects include confusion, anxiety, isolation, and eroded self-worth. Identifying it requires recognizing patterns of fear, obligation, and guilt. So yeah, I mean, I think that using this and relating it kind of to what we talked about earlier in the video, Miss Fontenot spoke about her manipulation over her, you know, telling the guy who was allegedly her friend at the time, that the man she was dating and getting to know platonically was very much marriage-minded in the way that she wants a man that's serious about her to be. This man in a friend role, who is now the husband, somehow took that messaging and was like, you know what? Nah, I want you instead. Leave that alone. Come over here. I'm ready to be everything you've been asking me to be, and I'm done with the streets. Somehow, I don't think that there's a lot missing. There's a big gap of shit missing, right? If he already was passing on you on some I'm not on that marriage shit, what gave him the aha moment that all of a sudden now he is, right? What gave him the influence? What gave him the nudge, right? Manipulation. Manipulation can happen overtly. Manipulation can happen covertly. Sometimes it's overt, right? The manipulation is, come on, man, you know you want to give it a try. Somebody else joins in, yeah, give it a try. You know, somebody else, give it a try, man. You know, you're in high school, man, go ahead, man. Just take a puff, man. You know what I'm saying? Just take a hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? See how you feel, man. Just give it that's manipulation, right? But it's overt. Then you got the covert manipulation, right? You're not sure that you're being manipulated, or you're not aware necessarily that you're being manipulated, but somebody is kind of doing their best to puppeteer your behavior or your decision making or your thought process. And so manipulation for the good would probably be manipulation used against people who do bad, right? But other than that, oftentimes we think of manipulation as a negative thing because oftentimes that is the way that the tool is being used. In Too Deep said, yes, sir. Miss Torres said master manipulators equal majority of scandalous women. Bold statement. Master manipulators equal majority of scandalous women. But are scandalous women the majority of women? Just another layer to peel back. It's just a question as well. It's not a accusation. But yeah, manipulation. I think manipulation is one of those code languages that's fairly straightforward, but it's one of those ones we should touch back on here and there, because I feel like I've covered manipulation before, but we got to double back on it. There's a lot of it going around, right? Gaslighting, rage baiting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All different forms of manipulation, but make sure if you have to use it, that you use it to benefit yourself and harm no one. And if you can, double back and clean it up, right? Double back and clean it up. So whatever that means, you know, whatever manipulation you were doing. But yeah, that's the code language on manipulation, man. Great conversation. Great conversation. I was seeing if Miss Torres was gonna offer something else, but yeah, great conversation for sure. All right, well, chat. Listen, it's been a great conversation. Tomorrow, because I still have the Tasha K subscription, tomorrow y'all can look forward to me covering Anton Daniels. Sit down with Tasha K. I know that a lot of content creators are covering it already. They're talking about how Anton, you know, did this or did that or whatever the case may be. I have not listened to it. I plan to actually listen to the entire thing live with y'all tomorrow. So it'll be an authentic. If y'all have not seen Anton sit down with Tasha K, going over this issue with Corey Holcomb, going over things with Mika, refrain from listening to it. We can listen to it together and do authentic reaction together tomorrow. If you have seen it already, then at least you can tune in and get Classic's reaction to it all, right? Since we've been covering this thing closely since it all took place. So yeah, tomorrow we back on the Anton Daniels thing with Tasha K, and we're gonna tap in and listen to that whole interview and give an authentic reaction for sure. In the meantime, make sure that you tap in with the whole coalition. You know what I mean? My whole conglomerate of content creators. You know what I mean? We are the Raw Society Coalition. I am 1/5 of the coalition. I am Classic with the Classic Codes. That is my entity. We are 5 separate entities that also come together, and we give y'all the RSC. So make sure that you tap in with this channel and you screenshot this image right now. Screenshot this image right now, and you will have the whole team subscribe. The Raw Society Coalition, the Classic Codes, Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug TV, Conversations with Soft Rain, and the Tears Down. You subscribe to all these channels, you will have fire ass content damn near all day, every day, 7 days a week. Somebody dropping something, talking about something, and getting you through your day. If you're a truck driver, we them ones for you. We're going to help you get through them 300, 400-mile burns. If you just a person that get through your day, get through your workout, get through your drive, get through your commute, get through the traffic, whatever it is, keep your mind occupied, stimulate your mind, whatever it is, we got something for you. You know what I'm saying? So tap in with the coalition, and you will not regret it. Hennessy said, blessings, my guy. Miss Torres said, I love what you are doing, brother, and God bless. I appreciate it, Miss Torres. No, they're not considering that's a form of hate towards God, self, and man. Say that. Let's see. Conversation with Soft Rain gave the YouTube link right there for the Raw Society Coalition. Make sure that y'all go tap in. The information is in the chat. Tears Down said 333 for sure. But yeah, make sure y'all tap in with us. And also, again, stay tuned because we are on tour. The next tour date information should be coming within the next couple of weeks. So look for that so that y'all can make y'all travel arrangements and get to the next event if you were not able to make it to the Chicago show. Would you like to be a part of my Alabama win challenge? I don't even know what that is. I really don't even know what that is. Hey, if that's some funny shit, Wrenches, go ahead, give his ass 300-minute timeout. We see his ass next week. Make sure y'all tap in with the Discord as well, with the Raw Society Coalition. Each one of us have our own room, so make sure you tap in on the Discord also to continue the conversations throughout the day as well. Roxy said, be blessed and safe, y'all. Appreciate you, Roxy. Let's see. Junkhead said, yeah, this joint glitching. It's a bunch of... Oh, I don't know what that is. You said it's a what? Man, you know your ass blocked. What is you even talking about? You would never say, man. Hey, in too deep. Hey, Tristan, you still in here? All right. Allegedly, give me a VPN. Allegedly, give me a VPN. And you blocked too. You done. Yeah, allegedly. You feel me? Because what is you talking about? It'll be you before me, allegedly. You need to check Discord, Classic. I know. The best podcasters around, Raw Society Coalition, for sure. Appreciate it. But look, man, y'all know what my last request is. If y'all don't do nothing else, make sure y'all stick to the codes, man. We got another classic. I appreciate y'all. Yeah.
Classic Codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.